of me, boy. Go, go, go. Yeah. Outstanding. Rock and roll.
Hello and welcome back to the Starcraft Weekly News. I am Artosis. I will be your host once again. And let's get right into it. DreamHack just occurred this past weekend, and what an exciting event that was. There were so many big names. And, you know, first off, I have to give a big congratulations to Zpux. He did just a great job during the open part of the event. Got very, very far. You know, an underrated player for sure. Hit right up to Nogrim, I believe it was, who knocked him out. So good job to him there. And then in the final actual tournament, Rhett really was the star, you know, as predicted by, I think, a lot of people. Rhett has been doing so well lately. And he ended up winning the tournament. It was pretty exciting, though, on the way. You saw against Brad OK, for anyone who watched that. He destroyed Brat pretty hard. But then he went up against A2 and had a very hard series. And this really shows the difference in understanding of StarCraft between Brat and A2, who is also known as Advocate. You know, Advocate, one of the very oldest Terran Russian pro gamers. He's been around forever. Great player. He's won so many things. You know, he won the second Team Liquid Tour. He's been there forever. And Brat, you know, this new upcoming Terran that everyone's really excited about. But, you know, even though his mechanical play might be better, I'm not going to say it is, definitely, but even though he might be better in an area like that, Advocate really showed that, you know, he is still one of the very top. His play against Rhett was really intelligent because you could see he played very cheesy against Rhett in this tournament. And this really shows intelligence. He did very, very tricky builds, you know, such as walling in and making 2 barracks out on the map and stuff like that. And, you know, he did so many tricky builds to try to gain the upper hand, knowing that Rhett's macro normal style play was too strong. So, you know, total props to Advocate for just using his brain in such a way to know that he needs to play in this way to try to beat this player. And it was really an intense mind game to watch and really a very fun series. So, you know, Rhett ended up winning over Dimaga in the finals. Dimaga, wow, what a great Zerg he is. Really a very Korean-style Zerg. Very exciting to watch him. Definitely one of the best foreigners right now. So Rhett walks home with almost 2,000 euros, and, you know, I don't know what that is in US dollars, but it's probably about $1 million, I don't know. And Dimaga in second place, he gets about 900 or 1,000 euros. And, you know, then it was A2, Nogrim, and Brad OK. So, you know, those 5 players, really great. 5 of the best from Europe for sure. Just a wonderful, wonderful event. I wish I could have been there. DreamHack is absolutely great. Really surprising that, you know, HeyPro did not come back for this despite living right nearby and always winning. But, you know, to each his own. And, you know, speaking of Rhett, who's been doing so well recently, we're going to start up this new little series that I'm going to tell you about right now. And it's going to be top foreigners, see how far they can make it through the Eastro B team. We're going to start off Rhett against one of the very weakest members on the Eastro B team, one of the players who lives in the actual house. So, you know, not one of the online practice partners. This is a real player. And, you know, we're going to give him a match against him and then just keep on moving him through the B team and see how many Rhett can take down. And, you know, once we're done with Rhett, we'll cycle through some other foreigners as well. So look forward to that. That is going to be awesome. We're going to commentate those matches. They are going to be very, very exciting. I cannot wait to see, you know, exactly where the very top foreigners rank amongst B teams. You know, the only person we have any real data for is Idra, and, you know, he's in the CJB team, as you know. But now we're going to start getting some data for these other players like Rhett, White Raw, all of them, and see just exactly where they do stand amongst StarCraft players worldwide. You know, this isn't just some random tournament where you're going to get lucky a few times. This is going to be a grind. You're going to have to play really hard games against extremely good B teamers. So, you know, we're going to prove once and for all that foreigners have what it takes. The top foreigners are B team level in the pro gaming scene. And so look forward to that. Rhett is going to be playing that Eastro member coming up very soon within the next couple days. And I'll get those VODs out as quickly as I possibly can so that everyone can enjoy them. I want to talk real quick about a LAN that took place in Vancouver. Thanks to Nintu for the little tip-off on this. Apparently LAN Party you know, that thing that Canadians all say EH, LANPartyEH.com. They are hosting a lot of really good LANs up in the northwest of Canada. And this Vancouver one was at Anime Evolution. So, you know, this kind of shows anime conventions and StarCraft can go together. We're going to see that at the USA Finals coming up later this year. And this tournament was won by Starlife. He won about a $1,000 processor, which is pretty nice. eBay that and get some nice cash. And someone named FireZerg got second. And good work, Tim. I don't know who he is, but Starlife, you know, I know him very well. A good player. I was wondering where he had gone to. I guess he is still around a little bit, but you know, not as vocal as he once was within the community. So, you know, visit that site. You know, if you live in that area, go up, play LAN. I was told it was really a great event, run very well by these guys. And that's just exciting to see. You know, StarCraft LAN's 11 years after the game comes out, still happening, even in remote parts of the world such as Canada. So anyways, SC2GG Star League. Still waiting on the finals. It is Yeba against Hydra. Come on now, SC2GG. Let's see this finals. It's kind of petering off. I cannot wait to see who wins this. I want to see these final games. They're both really great players. They've been up towards the top of just about every league recently. And so, you know, it should be pretty good. Yeba, you know, a semi-cheesy macro Protoss, which is a good style to have against Hydra. So I'm expecting a pretty good series, either 3-1 or 3-2, whichever way it goes. And quick little thing here, where did Saddles go? You know, I'm not too sure. Ariels is really concerned, so Saddles, if you're watching this, please message Taut Ariels. He's looking for you. Thank you. The Zotac Cup. Zotac Cup, again, Hydra won. So Hydra has won the last 2 in a row. This gives him 3 wins total. I believe Rhett has 2, Yoon, the Korean player, has 2, and then a couple other smatterings in there like Naruto. And, you know, the next one's going to be coming up in just a day or so. And everyone, I suggest you go play in this. There's actually going to be a Korean celebrity playing in the next one. The assistant coach of Eastro, Xeon333, ex-Sparky's coach and now Eastro coach. He will be taking part in this, and I assure you he's a very good player. I expect to make him very far. Probably going to be knocked out only by, you know, someone like Rhett or Hydra. You know, his intelligence is very high, his play is very good, so any replays you can get out of that will definitely help Zerg players. So check that out, go play Zotac Cup, you're going to be able to talk to an Eastro manager.